Well, welcome wherever you are. Followers of Brazilian football will naturally understand that this Sao Paulo clash means so much. Two colossal clubs of great pride, Corinthians and Santos, 60 miles apart, and yet in some sense, some rivalrous sense, so very close each to the other, each requiring of themselves to be better than the other, to rise to this occasion, to make it matter. And has a goal! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Yeah. Denilson. Maradona. Roberto Carlos. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Neymar. He's had a shot! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive. Santos are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Beckenbauer, chance! Yes, it's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
He's been picked out. Beckenbauer. Ronaldinho. Well-timed, excellent interception. Beckenbauer. And it's Puyol. More and more pressure on the ball here. Ronaldinho with a definite foul there. Puyol. Beckenbauer. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Messi. And Messi! Oh, bang on target. And it's Maradona. In with the challenge. Neymar. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Yamal. Nicely worked. Check is there, and he can get that clear. Ronaldinho, 2 assists to his credit already. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He could be in here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ronaldinho did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Shifted upfield. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Kubo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cannavaro. Van Dijk. Vieira. And Kubo. Cafu. Kubo. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Beckenbauer, he's gone forward. And it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. And the first half is done.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Santos head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we are back on the way. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Nice physical challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kubo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Chips it through. Went for elevation. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Neymar. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Haaland. Maradona. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Corinthians clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Belletti. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, important interception. Great hit! It's in!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Temos uma substituição.
Corinthians can now introduce the first of their substitutes. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject...
Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And now he has two. Santos take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Maradona is behind this one. Maradona! Danielson simply refused to be outdone there. Could be danger here. He's got away. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's played him through. He's through, now is he in? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. So, what can they make of this? Eto'o. Beckenbauer.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Muscular approach does pay off here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Neymar. Messi. And here's Haaland. Haaland touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And here's Messi. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Now that's well seen too. Belletti. It's Ronaldinho. He is through here. Messi. He's got the shot away! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Bayer deals with it effortlessly. Triol, forwards and with intent. He's looking to set free a runner. Messi. Oh, nice touch. Turns and goes back. And he's can he finish? Has another goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. Neymar duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Santos grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's at the end. Now this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Well, welcome wherever you are. Followers of Brazilian football will naturally understand that this Sao Paulo clash means so much. Two colossal clubs of great pride, Corinthians and Santos, 60 miles apart, and yet in some sense, some rivalrous sense, so very close each to the other, each requiring of themselves to be better than the other, to rise to this occasion, to make it matter, and to offer the right to bragging to their many thousands, millions of supporters all over the world. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be, a ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. Another day, another massive game. Pride and loyalty are all involved here, plus a little bit of one-upmanship, perhaps the biggest factor of them all.
Well, Peter, many a colleague and contemporary of mine have said that no matter what final they may have played in and won, that the derby is the biggest day on their calendar, and there is a substantial part of me that agrees with all of this. Just look around you. How can you expect things not to happen? I'm actually expecting this to be fairly explosive.
There's the whistle, and here we go. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. This familiar tale. Yamal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And Chet pulls off a sensational save. He's had a shot. Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And he's got the beating of his man. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Cannavaro. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's certainly onside here. And he's... And the shot! Yamal. And now the breakaway. Cafu. And it's Nakata. Yamal. And it's Maradona. That's been cut out, well played.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Santos really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Costa Curta.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah.
He's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Beckenbauer. More and more pressure on the ball here. Beckenbauer. And it's Nakata. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Cannavaro. Ronaldinho. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. So, what can they make of this? Yamal. Beckenbauer. Puyol. Cannavaro makes the interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. And it's Nakata. Yamal. Now it's Maradona. Ronaldinho. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Beckenbauer. Serginho. Here's Puyol.
Santos truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Hits one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Corinthians with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Maradona is standing over this one. Maradona! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's their second corner of the game. Beckenbauer. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good ball! That has not gone well. Beckenbauer. Oh, great ball! Neymar. Driving forward. Now it's Messi. No way through there. Haaland. And here's Maradona. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Quickly taken. Cannavaro. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ronaldinho. And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can... Decent chance! That's a half-decent try. Corinthians have their third corner. Santos are looking to go forward now. Yamal! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Messi. And they win it back again. Now it's Maradona. Shot a goal! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Corinthians are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Beckenbauer is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Wonderful save by Peter Bayer. Oh, that was no routine save.
Carlos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. Oh, super ball. He's had a hit! Messi.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Can he finish? And again. This time, surely. Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's an excellent interception. So, third corner of the game. There's the header. Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him. Corinthians have the chance to go the other. Ronaldinho is the guilty party there, and he has shown him a yellow card. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! There it is!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Santos get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And there's the hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And another try! That's another chance! Goal! Santos! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Maradona. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Maradona.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Santos! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Belletti. Messi, excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Santos surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Here's a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Climbs up big! And and now they can spring out of defence. Well, now it's a race. Decent hit! Should have equalised.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Substituição no time do Santos.
They're up to 5 corners now.
11, Neymar. Camisa 13, Ronaldinho. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa
Maradona
8.
plays it short.
Camisa 3. Camisa
Maradona.
7. Camisa
That is
17.
lovely.
Teremos uma
De Bruyne.
substituição.
Kubo. He's got the shot away! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very...
It's Basho! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Santos take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding... Chance! They've scored!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Neymar.
Foram indicados 6 minutos
And it's
de
Neymar.
acréscimo.
And it's Maradona. Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Baggio. Neymar. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Passes short. Great chance! It's fallen kindly here. And he's found the net. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Corinthians give themselves a chance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, how will we look back on that?
Santos really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was...